Hello and welcome to this short video in which we will give an overview of the external contractor portal in AIMS operation and maintenance. We will cover how to view work orders, how to update work progress, and how to request cost variation. This overview is aimed at civil contractors. For micro contractors, there is a separate video. Logging into the portal is done by following the link sent to you and using the email address you provided when setting up the account. In the panel on the left-hand side of the screen, there are a series of nodes which can be expanded. Work management can be expanded to show scheduled work orders, which are works that have been sent to you by Environment Agency clients. And cost variation requests, which show you the work orders where you have submitted requests to vary the final work order costs. Inspections are predominantly used by micro contractors, which is covered in a separate video. Selecting FCRM maintenance allows you to further filter work orders by action, and then filter again by action type, with all work orders appearing in the right-hand grid. The grid gives you the unique work order number, name, flood risk management system, target start and end date of the works, work type, status, estimated total cost, and who issued the work and their team. Clicking into a work order allows you to see more information. Running through the tabs, we have works information, which gives you an overview of the works, including a brief description, start date, cost, purchase order number, and a section to submit cost variation. Asset details shows you the assets the work is to be undertaken on. Clicking the asset and then clicking the asset ID at the top will show you more specific information, such as condition and location. Clicking the coordinates will load the map showing the asset. Clicking back, we return to details. The Elements tab shows the elements that make up the asset. Relationships shows the details of Environment Agency teams who are responsible for the asset. Location shows further location-based information. Photos show you more photos of the asset. Clicking on a photo shows you more details, and clicking the image again allows you to see a larger version. To return, we click back and back again. And restrictions show any health and safety, biodiversity, or informational flags which may be listed against the asset. Finally, the Documents tab shows you any documents which are attached to the asset. Depending on the asset, this may be blank, but it could include O&M manuals, access information, or ownership information. Clicking back returns us to the work order. The Map tab shows all assets included in the work order on a map. Environment Agency planners are able to add operational information to the map. This can show a myriad of data, overhead lines, parking, towing locations, and no-go areas. If attached to the work order, it will show on this map and in the Operations Information tab. Ticking the Show All Location Operational Info button will show all operational info in the local area. In this instance, it shows a HV line which is close to the site, but not in the working area. Documents and photos show all the photos and documents which are relevant and required to undertake the work. This will vary depending on the required works, but it could include pre-construction information, service drawings, and as-builts. To download a document, you select it in the grid, click Open File, which will download to your chosen location. To return to the Document tab, we click back. Documents is also where you will attach paperwork required to undertake the works. Again, this will vary between jobs, but could include construction phase plans, risk assessments and method statements, and construction designs. To add a document, click Add, select the BIM document type, and choose your file. If you wish, you can change the file name and add a description. Clicking Create adds the file to the work order. Comments allow you to record ongoing comments for the job. And Operational Info lists all the operational info attached to the works. Having read the attached documents and attached your own, you then need to mark the works as started on site. You do this by clicking the Start button, which inputs today's date and changes the work status from issued to on site. If you wish to change the start date, you can do so by clicking Edit, clicking the date field to select a different date, and clicking Save. You are given the total cost for the works in the Total Estimate Cost field, but there are times when this value may need to increase or decrease. The introduction of AIMS operation and maintenance should not remove normal conversations that happen between clients and contractors. Before submitting a variation request, it is expected that all parties will be aware of it. To submit a change of amount to the EA client, you first select the Edit button in the top right. You can then select a reason for variation, and enter the value. The value you enter here is the amount you want to adjust the total estimate cost by, so in this instance where there is less maintenance, we enter minus £2,500 and click Save. This will then be sent to the EA client and they can approve or reject the amendment. Expanding the side panel, you can now see the work order listed in the cost variation subnode, so its progress can be checked. When the status is changed by the client, it will remove from this subnode and the status changed and comments can be seen on the work order. Once the works are completed, you click the Finish box, which inserts a date, and the total actual cost field completes. 10,000 minus the 2,500 variation to 7,500. The status then changes from on-site to complete, and it is sent to the EA client for final sign-off. This concludes our overview of the external contractor portal in AIMS operation and maintenance. Thank you for watching.